What is up, guys? Mr. Lee Redmond here with my first FM15 Let's Play. Slightly different to usual because of the fact that it's still my bog standard FM first file. It is with my team, Bristol City, but I'm actually bringing you the first episode at the end of Season 2. I've had FM15 since the actual release date, however I've had a bit of a problem with recordings. So I've just decided that I would carry on until I managed to get that sorted, which has now been sorted. So it was done with not that long left of Season 2, so I thought I might as well just finish Season 2 and then bring it to you there. So it's not going to be that long, this episode. I'll still go through some of the normal stuff. Some games, I won't bring you that many obviously because the season's finished. Transfers over both seasons, maybe some money, and go through some of the players. But we'll start off, guys, with season number 1 in Sky Bet League 1. As you can see, start off okay. The friendlies, we won 5-1 against the under-21s, and we also won 1-0 at Tranmere. Beat Liverpool's under-21s 2-0 thanks to Wes Burns. 3-3 with Gateshead, Reed and Burns double, scoring 3 goals in 9 minutes. And finally winning the Barry 2-0, Freeman and Bobby Reed scoring for us there. As you can see, it didn't start off very well. We lost 2-1 to Sheffield United. An own goal by Fielding and Michael Higdon. We then lost 1-0 to Colchester at home and 1-0 at home to Leyton Orient. Though we did beat Stevenage 1-0 in the not Johnson's Pay, the other one, current Capital One Club. However, as you can see, we went on a hell of a run. We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games, 16 games in all competitions unbeaten, including, as you can see there, a 1-0 win over Man United thanks to Kieran Agard with 23 minutes to go. We also beat Stoke in the next round of the Capital One Cup 4-3 thanks to Wagstaff, Agard, Joe Bryan and a Carly Archman goal in the 102nd minute, giving us the wins. Unfortunately, it was ended by losing 2-0 to QPR in the Capital One Cup as well. If you have a look at the leagues, I think up until there, where we lost to Peterborough, I think we were about 13 games unbeaten in all competitions. We lost the quarter-final of the JPT, which is kind of annoying. After losing to Peterborough, we then went on a run again, winning 4 in a row. We lost to Peterborough both times, which was quite disappointing. With a slight hiccup, and I say slight when you go 4 games without winning, but drawing 2 and losing 2. Then bounce back by winning 3 in a row, then losing 3 of the next 4, and then you actually go and win 6 of the next 8 to actually win the title. Oh, do that again. So as you can see, 27 games won, 9 lost, 9 drawn, 10 lost. 90 points and 87 goals scored. So we had a very, very good first season, and to make it even more interesting, I'll actually show you the transfers as well. And in the current season, we haven't done too badly. Some decent scores in friendlies there, including 8-0 wallop in the Bath. Got one very good signing actually, which I'll show you guys in a second. Started off very well, and the start of the season was actually really, really, really good. We went 17 games, I think it is, 4, 5, 6. Well, actually, it's slightly more than that. Yeah, about 17 games, and we actually won about 10 of them, I think. Yeah, around 10 of them. So we were actually doing very, very well. The next set of games, however, were not very good. We only won 3 in the space of about 10, even though we did smash Middlesbrough 6-3 in the season. Got smashed by Chelsea in the Cup 4-1. But the end of the season, as you can see, was pretty decent, apart from here, where it was a bit of a shocker, to be quite honest, including smashing runners-up or playoff winners Huddersfield 5-1. But we had a really good end to the season. So much so, we finished 6th, as you may have noticed. But we drew 1-1 in the first leg against Huddersfield, and then lost 2-1 in the second leg. Actually, Rory Donnelly scored for us there, and we actually went 1-0 up in the second leg. But they equalised within 60 seconds, and then Harry Bunn actually gave them the winner. Huddersfield have actually been promoted, actually. And in the Sky Championship this year, as you can see, finished 6th, 23 wins, 77 points, done really well. Kieran Agard there, third highest goal scorer. He was highest goal scorer in League One, actually. We'll go and have a look at the transfers, because at the beginning of the first season, as you can see, I made none, because there just wasn't that much to really improve the team. Even loan signings, I was struggling a little bit with loan signings as well, mainly due to the not that great wage budget I had. Sent a couple of players out on loan, as you can see. That was the majority of it, to be honest. This season I went a bit nuts. Max Todd, a kid from Hibernian on free. He's one more for the future, to be honest, because he was he's gone down a lot, unfortunately. But he was 4-star, I think, initially. Yasir Kasim, my big signing, centre midfielder from Swindon. I needed centre midfielder because I was losing Wade Elliott to retirement. Radoslaw Majewski, brought him in on loan from Forest. I brought him on loan quite a few times in 2014. And the thing I had was that I needed a decent attacking midfielder, because I played a 4-2-3-1, which I'll show you in a second. My left and right sided midfielders, attacking midfielders, are pretty much covered. They were at the start of the season. Unfortunately, got a little bit of a problem after a little while due to injury. But I needed one of those. Ryan Woods, I brought him from Shrewsbury because he looked decent. Part of the deal there was he went back to Shrewsbury actually on loan for the season, which has actually happened. I brought Reece James, freebie, Joe Sellers, Max Clark. But Rory Donnelly is the big signing I brought in. He's actually a very good player, 3.5 current and 4-star potential. He's actually my best striker. But at the start of the season, he had a blinding start to the season. He scored 8 or 9 in his first 2 months, but he then unfortunately got injured. And he got injured for about 3 months as well. Though thankfully I had an able replacement in Kieran Agard, who, as you saw, killed it. And then I had to bring a couple of players in on loan because I needed backup in some places. Jindrik Stanek for keeper, but I terminated his loan because he quit as well. So I brought like Etheridge in to replace him. Last Vigen from Fulham, he actually was pretty decent. And Simon Church and Jay McAvely. The only one that did anything was actually Last Vigen. So unfortunately I had to release Emmanuel Thomas because he wasn't really happy. Jordan Winter as well went. Dave Richards. I sold Michael Hill to Brentford for $750. Got a bit more money because they have been promoted to the Premiership. And then there's a load of free transfers, and then a load of loans after that, to be honest. A lot more loans than I was actually expecting, to be fair. But those were the transfers for the season. So we'll go into the tactics. So this is the tactics I'm playing, 4-2-3-1. And the actual team is Fielding normally goes in goal. Luke Ayling is my right back, though he is currently wanted by newly promoted Huddersfield. As you possibly may have seen just now, can't quite sure if you've seen my news, but I did reject a bid for him. Cunningham plays left back. He is actually at the 2016 Euros with the Republic of Ireland. That's how good a season he's actually had. My centre backs are Flint and Derek Williams. So they're pretty decent, those guys, to be fair. A lad I've been trying to sell for ages, Osborne, is actually going to be released because he's not that good and doesn't want to sign a contract anyway. Centre midfielders are Corey Smith and actually Bobby Reed, which is quite surprising. Wagstaff goes right attacking, Freeman's left attacking, and Majewski's in the middle with Rory Donnelly up front, but if not, then Kieran Agard actually will go up top. Now, I got to say, the best players so far have been Agard, who has killed the 2 seasons. As you can see, 51 goals in 2 seasons. That's practically pretty much doubled how many he scored altogether. And actually, surprisingly, Freeman has done really, really well. Look at 29 goals for a attacking. He can actually play striker. I didn't realise that. Attacking midfielder, especially attacking left-sided as well. So he's done really, really well. Wagstaff, who I will be releasing because he's not that great, I'm afraid. He's done pretty well, 18 goals. I mean, Donnelly obviously will be up top pretty much majority of next season if he stays injury free. Scored 10 in 13, so that's decent return considering. So that's the squad and the tactics. We'll have a look at the details, club details. Our facilities, we've got a 16,500 seater. That's because we are currently coming to the end of a major redevelopment, which will bump the capacity, I believe, to 27,000 at the end of the month, which is really hopefully going to improve details quite a bit, improve the finances potentially as well. Got a couple of affiliates, which isn't too bad. We've got a hell of a lot of staff, and I've got the majority of the same staff, but I think from the end of this season, when they're going to start running out of contracts, I'll start looking at potentially replacing them with better contracts. Board, obviously, have been doing really, really well. Considering I got promoted, they made the playoffs. Unfortunately, I've had slightly problems in the runs really with the cups. Finances, we're on 5.1 mil, 2 million wage budget. Sorry, not wage budget, transfer budget, which I'll look at hopefully spending quite a bit. The wages aren't too bad. Salary, I'm 11 grand short. I've just re-signed the out of contract players. There's a couple will be released, and obviously a couple of loans will go. I'm not quite sure how much exactly they're on, but hopefully it'll be close to 20k, I think, to be honest with you, which would be quite nice. And obviously we've got some players being looked into as well. I would like to get rid of Adam Elad, but I'm not quite sure what's going to happen, but oh well. But yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. Leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe, would appreciate it all. Tune in next time. Not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, whether I'll do end of transfer window or a certain point in the season. I think I might do the end of the transfer window, to be honest, but we'll wait and see. Until then, guys, as always, take it steady.